Imagine the early morning light gleaming over the sea, waves rolling quietly before the engines of massive trawler boats roar to life. Beneath these boats, the ocean hides an invisible world, one rich with life but increasingly vulnerable. Today, we're taking you into the world of industrial trawler fishing, where nets sweep up billions of fish in a single go, transforming marine life into an economic engine with global implications. But as these nets cast, they leave complex impacts on our planet and oceans that go far beyond what meets the eye. Let's start in Iceland, a country known not only for its rugged beauty but also for its remarkable fishery industry. Iceland's trawling operations are monumental, supplying massive amounts of cod, haddock, redfish, and shrimp, helping make Iceland a top player in global seafood exports. For Iceland, fishing isn't just a tradition, it's a crucial part of the economy, employing thousands and supporting many industries. But Iceland's fishing industry isn't like most. It's committed to sustainability, and while trawling here is large-scale, Icelandic laws demand that trawlers operate with responsibility, aiming to leave fish stocks healthy for future generations. To understand how Iceland manages this balance, let's look at the techniques of trawling they use to target various marine species at different depths. Bottom trawling, one of the most common methods. Bottom trawling involves dragging heavy nets along the seabed to scoop up bottom-dwelling fish like cod and haddock. While efficient, bottom trawling poses challenges. The nets don't discriminate, sweeping up everything in their path, which can lead to significant ecological disruption. Midwater trawling, as the name suggests, midwater trawling targets fish like mackerel and herring that swim between the ocean's surface and its depths. This method is a bit gentler on the ocean floor but still catches large volumes quickly. Pelagic trawling, for species closer to the surface, pelagic trawling employs nets that float near the top of the water, minimizing contact with the seafloor but impacting species diversity in upper layers. The North Atlantic, where Iceland's trawlers operate, is abundant in marine life, particularly cod, a key species for the economy and local diet. Iceland has implemented strict quotas, known as total allowable catch, TAC, which limit how much of each species can be harvested each year. These quotas are based on scientific assessments of fish stocks to ensure sustainability, making Iceland a model for responsible fishing practices. Modern trawling vessels are high-tech marvels. Icelandic trawlers are equipped with sonar technology that helps locate dense schools of fish, which improves catch rates and saves fuel. Meanwhile, automated systems reduce manual labor and bycatch, non-targeted species, increasing efficiency. Freezing technology on board allows fish to be preserved the moment they're caught, maintaining quality until they're processed on shore. These technological advancements have allowed Iceland to stay competitive in the seafood market while ensuring that resources are harvested responsibly. However, not all outcomes of trawling are positive. Bottom trawling, for instance, can cause significant damage. Imagine a net the size of a football field scraping across fragile coral beds or seagrass meadows. These are habitats for countless species, and each drag disrupts delicate ecosystems that may take years to recover. This practice can inadvertently harm biodiversity, reduce fish populations, and lead to long-term imbalances in marine life. In response, Iceland has been at the forefront of research on sustainable trawling practices, experimenting with lighter, more flexible net designs to minimize the physical impact on the seafloor. Despite the ecological impact, trawling provides undeniable benefits. Trawling's efficiency helps meet the high demand for seafood worldwide, supporting not only the food supply but also the livelihoods of millions. From fishermen and port workers to the seafood processing industry, trawling creates essential jobs in coastal communities. For Iceland, it's a source of national income and pride, helping maintain a thriving economy with strong ties to the sea. To address environmental concerns, the trawling industry has adopted innovations aimed at sustainability. Large mesh nets, these nets allow juvenile fish and small non-target species to escape, reducing the amount of unwanted bycatch. Lighter materials, eco-friendly net materials minimize damage to the ocean floor while allowing for efficient trawling. Automated bycatch systems, bycatch release systems automatically sort and release non-target fish while still in the water, minimizing environmental stress and allowing fish populations to recover faster. These innovations demonstrate a commitment to reducing the impact on marine life, while still meeting demand for seafood. International organizations have taken steps to address the environmental concerns surrounding bottom trawling. The Convention on Biological Diversity, for instance, advocates for the restriction or banning of trawling in ecologically sensitive areas. Countries worldwide have designated marine protected areas where trawling is limited or prohibited, providing safe havens for vulnerable ecosystems and endangered species. As concerns about bottom trawling grow, more fishing companies are exploring alternative methods. Purse seining, this method is effective for species like tuna that swim near the surface, minimizing damage to the ocean floor. Gill netting, although it's a slower method, gill netting catches fish individually, reducing ecosystem disruption. Traps and pots, used for valuable species like crabs and lobsters, this method allows for the targeted catch of specific species without significant seabed damage. Each of these methods offers alternatives to traditional trawling, which can contribute to a more sustainable seafood industry. Protecting the oceans isn't just about local regulation, it requires international cooperation. Sharing technology, data, and best practices helps ensure that marine resources remain abundant for generations. And consumers play an essential role too. By choosing sustainably certified seafood, consumers support responsible fishing practices and encourage companies to make ethical choices. Retailers and processors are also increasingly committed to selling responsibly sourced seafood, creating incentives for fishers to follow sustainable methods. As we look toward the future, sustainable development in the fishing industry will be essential. Emerging technologies, such as AI and satellite monitoring, can help monitor marine life and enforce fishing regulations more effectively. Iceland and other fishing nations continue to invest in sustainable innovations, aiming to balance economic benefits with environmental stewardship. The story of trawling is complex. It's an industry that feeds millions and drives economies, but also one that carries significant environmental costs. As we move forward, striking a balance between demand and sustainability will be crucial. By understanding the impact of these practices and supporting sustainable initiatives, we can work toward a future where the oceans remain healthy, diverse, and productive for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of trawler fishing. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think about the future of fishing. See you in the next episode.